mean, this is unbelievable, and it's just such an honor to be out here with these great, unbelievable athletes and just this great organization, and I'm just really blessed to be out here.
They were telling me that they wanted to do something fun for all the guys, and I think they hit a home run with this one. Just being here, seeing all the cool cars, being able to talk to people has been awesome. It was a great meal and being able to just hang out.
I'm an old school type of guy, so that's what really appealed to me. I know some of these younger guys around here look for more the sport model cars, but I just look for the classics. And just having the event being held here, I mean, it's real different from a lot of other events where you just sit in chairs and just real formal. This is more laid back, and this really shows you the history of Mercedes-Benz.
I mean, most of the awards are taking place on the East Coast, and this is one of the few that are truly on the West Coast, and it's just it's a great event, and it's always great to come to California in December.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a very special day here in Newport Beach, California. This is the day that we unveil this beautiful mural created by a very special artist, Mike Sullivan.
I speak for the Pacific Club, I speak for the Board of Directors of the Impact Foundation, and telling you that we are thrilled to be here today and to be involved with this project, this magnificent mural. We are part of Newport Beach, and this is obviously Newport Beach, and we're very proud of that.
Newport Beach was awesome. You know, it's a very different pace than what I'm used to in the Midwest in Columbus, Ohio. You know, sun's out, people were actually walking the beach. It's December. You know, that was pretty awesome. And then to see the unveiling of the mural was beautiful.
I wanted to, for the first time, put my feet in the Pacific Ocean. I've never been on the West Coast beach before, so went to the Newport Pier, and it was really fun. We walked on the pier, saw a sea lion eating some fish. That was pretty cool.
Today I went with my family. They got to rent a car, so we took a little ride down to Newport Beach. We were just sitting up on the hill, just watching everyone surf. I just relaxed, and it was just such an unbelievable experience.
I got my dad here, and it's just been awesome, that experience of just being able to take time with him and just enjoy the little things that we've been provided, and it's been such a first-class event. We've had a great time.
Everyone I've been at, these guys have been there with me, and it's funny how football really makes you become better friends, you know, and it's something I'll remember for the rest of my life.
When I found out that I was a finalist, I was actually finishing up a lift. I mean, it's nothing like finishing up a lift, but just to find out that I was a finalist, I mean, it really meant a lot. I've come a long way, having my own story to tell just like anyone else, but it's really been a great journey, and then to just have this conclusion to it would just be an amazing feeling.
Live from the Pacific Club in Newport Beach, California, it's the 12th annual Lott Impact Trophy presentation, honoring college football's Defensive Impact Player of the Year. Please welcome your host, Joel Klatt.
Welcome to the Pacific Club in Newport, California. This is the 12th annual presentation of the Lott Impact Trophy.
It's been 12 years, so being in that inaugural class, I got to hear all the aspirations of what this award was going to become, and over time to see it get there and become one of the premier awards in the country, it's a lot of fun to see, and I think they've exceeded the expectations that they had early on.
Outside of the Heisman Trophy, there's no other award that's just given in a singular space like this. And so I believe that we as a network will really grab hold of this and dig our tentacles in and try to not only be a part of it and ride the wave, but also create the wave of movement and momentum. And so I see this award moving to Fox Sports 1, maybe even Fox the Network, so that we can do a great service to the space and to college football in general by getting these stories out to the largest number of people, because that's what it's about.
I think associating ourselves with the Lott Impact Trophy is something that it is the total package that we try to have all of our student athletes, and the fact that the Lott Impact Trophy donates back to the General Scholarship Fund is something that's really important to our university as well, that this trophy impacts the entire university, not just the athletic department. So I think that it's something that we, from an athletic standpoint, are really excited to be able to tie our name to, because it is recognizing someone who is a complete Penn State student athlete.
The fact that it's not only how he is as a player, but how he is as a person would be very validating and important to us as a program. We often talk about play like an owl, but we also talk about act like an owl. And that's something that we stress upon our players outside of practice, outside of our athletic facility. And I think that this is a validation of that mantra that we put out there to our kids and to the standard that we hold our kids to when it comes to just being great citizens.
This group in particular, there was so much achievement. Not that any other group of finalists haven't achieved as much, but every player had such a unique story. Joshua with his brother and family situation and the disability and him being an advocate for that. And then you've got the walk-on story of Carl Nassib and the tenacity that it takes to succeed as a walk-on. A guy that had one offer, and it was Temple, and he goes there, and not only does he succeed on the field, he succeeds off of it, but also lifts the level of the program to a point where they're nationally ranked and win 10 games. And then from Duke, Jeremy Cash, here's a guy who literally could be president of the United States someday. He's a great player, but maybe more talented off the field. I mean, this guy's width is just so amazing of what he can do and what he can become in his life and who he can help.
They're all people who think beyond themselves. They think beyond their sport. They think that they're part of a community, and as part of a community, they have a community responsibility to do what they have to do in order to make their community better. We try to acknowledge the fact that people go beyond themselves, beyond school, beyond sports, and beyond their family to make sure their community prospers.
We are meant here in this world to find ways to enhance other people's lives, and the Lott Award exemplifies that, and more importantly, these young men exemplify what it's like to be true champions.
The winner of the 2015 Defensive Impact Player of the Year from Penn State, Carl Nassib.
At the beginning of 2015, I took a poster board and I wrote down 15 goals I wanted to accomplish in 2015. Every day I wrote 15 on my hand. And one of them was to be a better person, and underneath it I wrote, every day is a chance to be a positive impact on somebody's life. And every day I would look at it, it's in my room, and I think it's come full circle here.